Hello, this is Luke Coley. This is how I add oscillator tone to my kick drum sound. So for this example, I'm going to be using the X32 edit software to show you how to do it, but this will work on any mixer, provided you can get an oscillator tone to an input channel. So here's what we're looking at. I have three channels here, one labeled sub kick, the second the kick drum, and the second it says band. This is just the rest of the drum channels. So just to have you hear what this drum loop sounds like. Just a kick drum sound with the rest of the band. Here it is with the rest of the drum mics. Great. Step one, start the oscillator. All right, so we're going to start our oscillator. You can find that under the monitor button. And then when we click in, I'm going to assign this to an unused bus. In this case, I'm using mix bus 11 because I'm not using it. I'll turn on the tone. There we go. We can see I have a nice strong signal. I want to set it to sine wave and frequency 1, which is going to be, in this case, 56 hertz. Step 2, route the signal. All right, now that we have our oscillator going, we're going to route that to our sub-kick channel. So I'll click the sub-kick, and I'll click config. And then I want to set its source to be that mix bus that I have tone to, so which is mix bus 11. And I'll check my mix bus master is unmuted and at unity. So now it is routing out of bus 11 back into this input channel right here, which is labeled sub-kick. Step 3, turn on the gate on the oscillator channel. All right, so I'm going to turn on the gate to the sub-kick channel, which is our oscillator noise. I'm going to click into the sub-kick and click gate. And then I'm going to make sure this is on. Step 4, change the key input on the sub-kick channel to be the kick mic. All right, in order to change the key source for the oscillator sub-kick channel, we're going to change this key source right here in the gate to be the channel that our kick drum is coming in on. In this case, I'm using channel 15, which is labeled kick. I'm going to go to channel 15, and that's its key source. And then I might turn on a key filter to really zero in on where that kick drum is. And in order to find that frequency, I'm going to turn that off for now. I'm going to play back the kick channel and turn down this band or the rest of the drums. And if I go to my EQ section, I'll get a quick spectrum, and I can see there's a big hit at around 49 hertz. I'm using the low cut to indicate that. So I'll use that as my center frequency on the gate for the key source. So I might set it to around 59, 60 hertz, somewhere in there, and turn on the filter. That helps really zero in on where it is. Step 5, adjust gate parameters. Okay, now that we have our kick drum in and I have the low end, the oscillator tone going here, and I have my gate reducing because there's no signal on the kick drum channel. And when I play the kick drum channel, I'm going to adjust my gate parameters to be pretty tight. And right now I'm going to turn this on so you can hear the difference. So that's way too much. It's not closing enough. So I might raise the threshold. And it sounds really long, so I'm going to shorten this. I just want it to open up when the kick drum hits. There we go. And then I might make this a little longer. Now, what I usually do when I mix is I'll use this kick drum sound, and I'll actually low cut it to get all that noise out of here, and then use all this for my bass energy. So here it is with the gate to adjust. So here's the kick drum sound. Here it is without the sub kick. You can see I took out a lot of that low end energy on this channel, so I'm going to turn that back on so you can hear that. All right, and then I'll use the oscillator tone to fill in that low end. And you can adjust how the low end feels with these gate parameters. If you want it to last a little longer, turn up the hold time. There's some slight tweaks. Now I can probably get this kick drums a little tighter if I added the gate to the original channel as well. Now I don't want it to open when I hear that snare sound. I might filter that down. And I might want the natural kick drum mic sound to be a little longer. Step 6, use the two faders, sub kick and kick, to mix your kick drum sound. Now let's bring it in with the drum sounds. Now, and then you can adjust your kick drum sound based on if you want high end or more low end. You can turn down the oscillator tone for a slightly thinner sound, or bring it up. There we go. Takes some adjustment, but it starts to sound pretty good. And you have complete control over what the kick drum low end is putting in, and you can adjust the tone based on where the oscillator position is. So that's how I use a oscillator tone to add artificial low end to a kick drum sound. If it's not there, or if it just doesn't sound very good or is kind of floppy, you can really tighten up the sound of your kick drum by adding this in. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.